Merry Christmas, Albert.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, Melissa. I was just reading a Christmas card from Windsor Park Stud. We were visiting yearlings there yesterday,
Beautiful.
and we saw this filly here, who's
Yeah.
completely white.
Stunning, isn't it?
High Chaparral filly. I don't know. I think it's 1 in 100,000 or 1 in 1 million or 1 in 1 billion or something. They're completely white, but it's actually a beautiful filly.
Very good.
Probably make $1 million too.
Right. So you're looking at yearlings yesterday.
Last 2 days, we saw 250 yearlings the last 2 days.
They keep you busy.
Yeah, we did the Waikato Stud draft, Oaks draft, Windsor Park draft. We also did, what was the other draft we did? A little bit of
Westbury.
Westbury. Yeah,
Yeah.
Westbury Waikato. And we've got a whole lot more to do next week.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, we'll talk about a great week last week, and we had 3 winners.
Yeah, super week last week. Great.
So let's
great
talk
week.
about our winners first. We had What a Diva on the Friday.
An action-packed week actually. So
Yeah.
what a diva won on Friday, which was great because we were having our Christmas party, Go Racing Christmas
That's
party.
right.
We celebrated. But what a brave effort from Danielle Johnson. So the previous race, she had a very nasty fall and was very lucky to come away unscathed. She was a bit sore, but she got up and rode the next race straight away, rode What a Diva and got her home to win. So thanks very much to Danielle. But brave win. She's a really good staying horse coming through the grades. 1400 was too short for her and took a long time to wind up, but she got there. She got the Pearl bonus for owners. So it was about an $18,500 cleat for a Friday race.
Very nice.
And she will keep winning.
Very nice. And then we had Passing Shot.
Great to see him back in form.
Not so great on the
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
the gates at the wrong position.
So a 1200 metre race, and they put the gates at the 1100 metre mark. Nobody noticed. All the horses were loaded away. There was only Passing Shot to go in.
Which was lucky that he
Yeah.
wasn't loaded, I think.
Yeah, it was lucky. He certainly got the rub of the green that way. So he was the last one to be loaded. And it was only at that point that someone noticed. It was the gates at the wrong point. And there's so many people there looking. Why didn't anyone pick it up?
Yeah. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. So anyway, they moved the gates back to the 1200 metres. He jumped, led, kicked away, and won. Won very well in a fast time. Great to see him back in form. He needed his first run. Wet track at his second start didn't suit. And I think he's a little bit better going left-handed. So he now goes straight into the Group 1 Railway and then the Group 1 Telegraph, which I think is his race.
Great.
So yeah, he's a very fast horse. He's a top sprinter.
And we also had Rude Not To.
Yeah, wonderful effort for Rude Not To. Gun ride from Danielle, barrier 16, got her in the 1-1. And look, a 3-year-old filly going from midweek grade up to a Saturday grade is very hard against the older horses. But she did nearly break the track record on debut, so she's very good. But for her to be strong to the line and win that $30,000 race was superb. She's a very good horse. Great ride from Danielle, and she'll now go to the 8-carat Group 2 8-carat Classic on
Yes,
Boxing Day.
there's some big races coming up.
Big races coming up, and we've got really good chances in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best crop of 3-year-old fillies we've ever had. Yeah, they're all exciting.
So let's just backtrack a little bit. So those were our great winners. And then on Friday, we also had Ivy's Gold Run.
Yeah, and her second start, and she ran third. She had 2 starts down for 2/3. It was a brave run. She had to do a lot of work early, get to the front, was taken on, didn't get any pace, and she fought on well for third. And I think she'll also, that was a mile, I think she'll appreciate more ground, but I don't think a win's very far away for her. Probably another 6 months on her, she'll be more mature and better, but I certainly think she can win this preparation.
Right. And Poetica Fair, I can't remember which day that was, but a very unlucky 4th.
No, she wasn't fourth.
Oh.
She ran on Sunday. And in the listed race, 2100. And it was a super run. She was behind the pace and all out the straight, she could not get any room. At the top of the straight, Sam Spratt probably could have come out and got a run, but she elected to go to the inside and the gap closed. Then she went outside, the gap closed again. Then she went inside, the gap closed again. And then the horse in front of her came back on it and carted her back.
Yeah.
And she got dragged back through the field. And by the time she got away from that. She'd been dragged back 5 lengths, and
Yeah.
the race was over. And she ran at 11th,
Ah,
but should have run the first 3. She should have been in the first 3, no question. She's a staying filly, and will go to the Royal Estates on New Year's Day, Group 2 race. She'll pay 50 to 1, and she'll be a chance.
okay. And yesterday we had Thorn Pass.
Yeah, a nice return to form for Thorn Pass. He ran second. We've been very upset at the way he's been ridden lately. He's a big, long striding horse. He's drawn well. We want a midfield one-off and give him space. And the jockeys have been taking him back to the inside at the rear of the field and giving him no chance. So we changed jockeys yesterday, and it was a much better ride from Kelly. She still got into a bit of trouble at the 700, and he was back on the rail. But she forced her way out. She was aggressive, forced her way out. He should have won. He ran second. He wasn't beaten far, and the winner won the St. Ledger this year. So he wasn't beaten far. If she'd got out and got rolling a little bit earlier, 5 strides earlier, he would have won the race. So, but he's a horse who's racing well without luck, and a win is very close. He'll go the 9th of January now over 2,300 metres in the $25,000 race at Te Rapa, and then hopefully Wellington Cup Day.
And today, down south is Sadler's Rock.
Yeah, and a very exciting race from Sadler's Rock last start where he looped the field, and in the Queenstown Cup only went down the nose. He's in a 5-horse field, and he's the best horse in the field. But, these 5-horse fields are tricky. Like, he's got to carry 59 kilos. Other horses are carrying 53, 52. And, if he needs the pace on, because he doesn't have he can keep going, but he doesn't have that same explosive sprint. So if it's a jog and sprint, and he's carrying 6 kilos more than the others, it's going to be actually a bit tough for him.
Yeah.
So what do we need to do is we need to make sure at about the 1,000 metres he goes for home and sets a strong pace. But he does have to give a lot of weight. And these small fields are very tricky. I'd be happy if it was a 10-horse field with a
Right.
tempo. But he can certainly win.
Because you'd think the smaller fields would be
Yeah, but
easier.
every horse can sprint 600 metres in 34 and a half seconds. It's what happens before the last 600 that determines what happens in the finish of a race. So if 5 horses are all jogging, and then they sprint from the 600, and your horse can run, isn't the fastest 600 metre horse in the race, he's not going to win.
Okay, and tomorrow we've got Season Moment at Te Rapa.
Season Moment, last start winner at Trentham, who was dominant. He steps up in grade, and he races in an open class handicap. It's a very strong field. He's drawn wide. He'll go forward from the draw, and he'll be competitive, but it's much tougher than last start. He can win, and we expect him to run well, but a tough field.
Right. And sorry, I'm just speeding through because I see our battery is pretty low.
Okay.
So we've also got Charlestown and Mighty Solomon at Palmerston North.
Yeah, Charlestown, unfortunately, he's drawn barrier 12 of 12. Last week he drew 14 of 14. We scratched him. He's drawn wide pretty much every start this campaign. So, but we've got to run. Because if we don't run, it's another 3 weeks before he runs again. So we've got Dylan Turner on. He's got to carry 60 kilos. So Dylan Turner will claim a kilo down to 59. We'll be positive from the gate and hopefully get up outside the leader, something like that. But the weight he's got to carry in the draw and the energy he's going to have to use up, it's going to make it hard for him. But he is in form and he is an each way chance.
Great.
Would prefer, if he drew barrier 3, I'd say he's a strong winning chance, but he didn't.
And Mighty Solomon in the Group 2?
Yeah, in the Kamada Park Challenge Stakes, it's his first go at weight for age, which is usually tough, but to be honest, he's been lumping big weights, so it's probably in his favour. Kawi's the hot favourite. I'm not worried about Kawi. Kawi's a very good horse, but we've beaten him before, and they're making a late-minute decision to run Kawi in the race. We've got a good draw. The horse runs well fresh. He's well. He's got barrier 2, and he can win the race.
Great.
Yeah, it's a tough race. I'm not saying he will win, but I'm saying we're going with confidence.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Well, that was snappy.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week with the last
With the last
one
report
for the year.
Yeah, great.
Okay,
Thank you.
see ya.
Bye.